Welcome in, fam. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may be saying you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in this story wherever you seem to fit. Please only take what resonates and throw the rest out, all right? If you'd like to book personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. All right, guys. I laid out some oracles. I usually do a card toss before I go on camera, but generally when I go on camera, I would have already cleared the deck and everything, and I would have started off with new cards. The way that I see this unfolding, and it's been coming out a lot in my readings, so and I'm starting to recognize the players, okay? Because collectively we're all kind of going through this from various angles, okay? So let's unpack some of this, what I have here. I have someone here who is, I guess, getting ready to go through some changes within their life. There is a change in the wind. Someone may have perceive themselves to get ready, they're getting ready to embark on a new life, and that's not really what's happening. This person may be devastated and heartbroken because they see that's not what's happening. Or they could be heartbroken because there's some lies or jealousy and deceit that may be coming to the surface as my collective has already begun to move on. You may be dealing with somebody here who has closure issues. They're incredibly unbalanced. I feel like this is somebody who may have a bunch of irons in the fire or not enough irons in the fire. They're stressed. Part of the dilemma, I feel as though there's because they're ungrounded, whoever this person is, they can't hear spirit. They cannot hear the nudges or feel the sensation of spirit trying to guide them, because I see that they're not following. Guides are trying to lead them forward, and it's kind of like they don't trust the nudges that they're getting, because message in a bottle for me is kind of like getting this. Potentially could be downloads, because for me it's about downloads. Whenever I see this card, it's kind of like getting information, getting some really key information, but you don't really know where it came from. This person is not listening to any of it. Like, so if they're getting downloads, this person is completely ignoring it. There's someone here who does need to do some inner child healing, and I've got a couple of other cards out here that talk about that too. And because collective, you may be highly intuitive. I think you may be starting to see this, or because it's kind of like what it's giving me is like literally spirit is trying to guide someone, and this person is not feeling psychically connected. They don't feel the nudges. They're completely unaware of them. And I kind of feel like this person doesn't quite know how to evolve to the next level, okay? Part of their lesson here, it does require, it's kind of a layered thing. Part of the lesson here does have to do with something coming apart and not being able to put it back together. I just heard Humpty Dumpty. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. So it's kind of like whatever this relationship is, it doesn't matter who gets involved. It doesn't matter what anybody can say or what they suggest or propose that they do to try to correct it. I don't think that they foresee that any of those things, none of them are going to work. And some of this may have something to do with money or some type of stability, financial stability. Somebody may have thought that they were trying to acquire something, or they were going to stick around and wait till something comes in, but it's short-lived. They were looking for some type of opportunity, potentially a windfall, but the luck has been short-lived, and they may be heartbroken by it. and unable to do anything to fix it. No going back is what I hear, okay? Now, incidentally, I did pull a couple of extra cards that were sitting out, and the tribe was in the reverse, and the bottom of the deck we have not for you that was upright. So, whatever this grouping is, this tribe, these people, this literally could be family, this could be a group of friends. These people with it in the reverse, not for you. These people are not your people, okay? Now, collective, you're showing up as a healer, a monk, nun, or goddess. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. And goddess is a feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The person that you're dealing with comes out quite different. They come out as the femme fatale, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. This person may be an artist or have some type of artistic ability, but because they may not be able or not producing any art, we'll say, they're posing as a starving artist in order to gain some type of pity, right? We have somebody here with the inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. And they're relying on luck rather than hard work, being a gambler, trying to just wing it is what I'm getting, okay? Because we all know winging it does not work. Winging it does not work. All right, let's jump into tarot and see what else we can get from this. I hope you guys are doing really well. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but the Gemini new moon was incredibly good to me. Hits my 4th house, so I was home all weekend. I was off. I spent time with my family, got to see all my kids. I hope you guys are feeling well. I know new moon energy can be a little intense. We also have Saturn that just went retrograde as well on Saturday. So might be feeling the effects of that as well. All right, so let's talk about it. Damn. 2 of Cups in the reverse, the 3 of Wands, and the Death card. So there is definitely a relationship or a situation that is coming to an end. Collective, I'm kind of feeling like this 3 of Wands, I kind of feel like this is you. Like you may already have awareness that this change is coming, and you're just simply waiting for the chips to fall wherever they fall. All right. Damn. Wow. Okay. So definitely feel somebody's walking away from something. 8 of Cups, Star card, 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is definitely walking away from something that is emotionally no longer fulfilling. It's wild. I haven't pulled that many cards, and I have a lot of majors here. Could potentially be walking away from situations that I kind of feel like you're walking away, but I also feel that you're very disappointed. There is some disappointment in whatever it is that you've been dealing with, or whoever this is. Okay, I'm also getting to, if you've helped this person in the past, I kind of feel like this came up in a reading yesterday. But this is giving me something else. It's kind of like if you helped somebody in the past, it kind of feels like disappointment in their current behavior. It's disappointing. it's like, damn, you could have done things differently and you chose not to. But trust that walking away from this situation is literally what's going to bring about change. Change for you, change for them. They may not like it. 8 of Swords in the reverse. They may not like it, but it's beneficial for both parties. Damn. When I say it's endings here, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. You're definitely moving on from this situation. You're moving on from somebody who may have put in very little effort and energy or time to the situation. And I feel like, collective, you've learned a very valuable lesson here. You've learned a very valuable lesson. Because I kind of feel like, I just heard if you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile, which is absolutely true. So I kind of think this person, whoever you're dealing with, I don't think that I keep getting, they just don't see this coming. They don't see that this situation or whatever that they're, I heard resting on your laurels. So somebody here, okay. So I have somebody here who may not be putting in the effort, time, and all that they need to in order to build stability. Okay, that's one thing. Somebody had been given an opportunity, but they haven't been actually putting in the work in order to achieve anything. So they've had the opportunity, but they haven't actually done anything with the opportunity, or they haven't done enough. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to kick that. They haven't done enough. And collective, you've learned your lesson. You're moving away from this so that you can start your new cycle. You've already learned this lesson. You don't need to learn it again. We're not taking page energy with us into the next cycle. We're just not. I feel like in the environment, somebody's feeling left out, or they're going to be feeling left out. Because again, there's somebody's here having closure issues. I feel like, collective, you've already moved on. I have 2 cards out here about being heartbroken. And meanwhile, somebody here is feeling left out in the cold. But I'm getting you don't even want to be bothered with it. You're like, and? Because I don't feel like if there's some type of conflict here, or there's some type of, internal battle, it's not yours. I heard, I just want you to go. As I'm looking at the 8 of Wands and this Death card, I just want you to go. Just go already. Okay. Yep, look at you. Wow, collective. Oh my God. So yeah, 8 of Cups clarified by the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Literally, I'm not doing this anymore. Hangman in the reverse. I see it for what it is. I see what you're doing. I see what you're not doing. I see everything for what it is. And I definitely see there's some, I think for you, collective, maybe you, because I'm getting like, the lack of acceptance, this has come up a couple of times. And I said, it's kind of like, I wasn't sure if it was you or was it the other person. It just is not accepting, like maybe somebody always thought that this relationship or whatever the relationship is between you and these people or you and this person was always going to be a permanent thing. That this was, you were always going to have this person in your life, right? And what I'm kind of getting, because I really feel like this message is trying to come out. I'm not sure if I'm relaying it properly. It's like you see something for what it is. You see it, and you can't unsee it. Okay. And I kind of feel like you're disappointed because you were really hoping that this person would kind of like get their shit together, for lack of a better phrase, right? I kind of feel like you were hoping that this person would have changed. And so I feel like you, collective, have been hemming and hawing in a little bit of this disappointment energy, because I feel like you see something, you see it, but you don't necessarily really want to acknowledge that what you see is exactly what it is. So some of it could be a little low level energy of just, I'm thinking at this point, you saw it, but you didn't really want to believe it. You see it, but you don't really, it's kind of like you see it and you're like, damn, I was really hoping it wasn't this. I was really hoping that it wasn't this. And this is the same energy as this mending in the reverse. It's not happening. This is giving me no reconciliation. Ooh. 10 of Swords in the reverse. The 4 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords. This person may have betrayed you. They may have lied. And I feel like you're just letting it go, I think with this Chariot energy, you're just kind of like, you know what? I don't need this. I'm going to protect what's mine. I'm going to protect me and mine. And I'm moving on. I'm moving away from all this drama because I don't need it. Okay. Tell me what the conflict is, or the obstacle. Conflict or obstacle. I think you've been very patient. I feel like you've invested in this person, or you've invested in this relationship because you're a loving person. I feel like I just heard somebody mistook your kindness for weakness. And I'm looking at the way the cards are connecting. I'm still getting like you're even though you still have all this love in your heart and you're a good, kind, loving person, I kind of feel like I heard unbothered. You're not focused on this. I don't think you're focusing on this person though either. I think you're investing in yourself and you're just kind of minding your business, minding the business that pays you. You may have been working towards something in order to create a certain level of stability for yourself. But you cannot involve yourself in other people's drama, whatever they got going on. This is what it's giving me. It's kind of like whatever you got going on, I can't let what you got going on bring me down. Because I'm looking at the faces where everybody's facing. You're not facing this situation. You're already like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, the energy I'm getting off of this other person, I think I said it, and I've said this in a couple of readings. It's like you're dealing with somebody who claims to kind of know some stuff, or they claim to know more than they do. They claim to know shit and they don't really know shit. Okay? And I kind of see you, collective, pulling, yes, I see you pulling your energy back from this person. Because I think you can kind of see there's some negative karma in here. And I think this person is going to be feeling the brunt of it, because I'm thinking of it in terms of this is somebody who's going to feel regretful for whatever it was that they were actually doing to create this dynamic. There is some confusion here. Somebody's losing options or has no options. And I heard they did it to themselves. Somebody took some missteps, I keep hearing. Did so foolishly. Well, I think part of the conflict for you, collective, is there might be a conversation that you need to have. And I know this because it kind of feels uncomfortable. It feels like literally as soon as the card hit the table, I was like, ooh, I immediately felt uncomfortable. I think you've been holding this in. There's something you want to communicate before you part ways. And you've been holding back. You've been holding back. What I also see here too is though you're stable. You're in a good space. You're financially independent. You're able to, make moves on your own or whatever, despite whatever this is. You're focusing on your healing. You focused on, securing the bag, taking care of your family, taking care of your business. But moving on from other people's drama and bullshit expeditiously. Now, I will caution you, because I do see you want to have a conversation. You might be a little pissy about it. I'm looking at the guy, look on this guy's face. You might be a little pissy about it. You've been holding back for a minute. There's some truths or some things that you want to be very clear about, but I think the longer you hold it in, the more explosive it could be. Just saying. What's the lesson here? I heard forgiveness. You have somebody here who is completely just out of balance. They may be upset, and upset not so much in because emotions, they can go in any direction. You could be emotional by being super, super angry and mad, or you can be emotional by, like boo-hooing and crying your eyes out here. You're dealing with somebody here who has a very in and out kind of energy. Here for a good time, not a long time. Player energy doesn't necessarily have to be about a romantic relationship either. This could be, various levels, various commitment levels to relationships. But this person is not somebody who's around you all the time or hasn't been around you all the time. It's an in and out energy. But whoever this is, I feel like Spirit is asking you to have compassion, but also to be forgiving when they apologize, if they apologize. Okay, so this person may be upset. I just don't feel like I don't feel like you're trying to be a part of their stability. It's kind of like, get your own shit. I think though that this person, it's like you're seeing something very clearly, and this person, this was a poorly executed plan. Maybe this is them apologizing for getting busted. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. The Tower in reverse, the Queen of Swords in the upright, King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Sun in the upright. Somebody here is trying to avoid losing everything. Their job, their stability. Somebody here could have lost. Okay, ooh, child. Yeah, I'm like looking at the way all these cards are connected to each other. You are pulling your energy back from something, because I see you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this anymore. Death card is at the very top. Death card, Nine of Wands in reverse. The Four of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse. It's giving me a whole lot of, I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm certainly not doing it with you. Queen of Swords in the upright to the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm not dealing with any, with the Chariot up here at the top. You're down here with your boundaries. You're like, you know what? I don't need to put up with this, all this confusion and all this drama that would essentially just hold me back. I'm moving away from this. And this person is literally losing their shit. Because I feel like this person was trying to avoid either something being discovered or something being seen, but the sun is out, it's here. Everybody can see it. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody may be losing their job and their home. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. That's for you, collective. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because you're moving. As soon as you move away from this, okay, I'm looking at the way the cards are connecting. You're focusing on your bag. You're just focusing on, you could be a business owner or whatever, but you're focusing on protecting what's yours, protecting what you've created, right? You're financially stable. You're good. Everything that you've been working towards, is starting to finally materialize. The happiness that you've been working towards, all of that is coming through. I kind of feel like this is you communicating to this person that I'm not putting any more work into this. I'm not doing anything here. No. Strong. Not for you. Strong. To be fair, in the reverse, somebody doesn't see this coming. And there ain't really a whole lot they can do about it. Chaos and conflict. There's nothing they can do about it because somebody broke a rule or didn't do something by the book. Cut some corners. And I just heard the buck stops here. Poise is in the reverse, which is basically about being ready to move towards a new life, but round and round in the reverse. Skirt. No, you're not. And somebody is terribly unhappy. Happy in the reverse. Unfinished symphony and all that glitter. So this person, you're dealing with somebody here who wears a mask, and I'm hoping that you are able, you know, to intuitively pick up the fact that all that glitters isn't gold. Whoever you're dealing with, they're not as they present themselves. And whatever they've been doing, actively doing, is going to make them orphaned. And now they got to figure out, ooh, child, this person really needs to figure out or ask themselves the questions, the motivating factors of why they've done what they've done. Spirit is trying to lead this person on, and they are just not paying attention. This person is not paying attention. And I honestly think that that's a choice. When Spirit is trying to nudge you and lead you and guide you, and you purposely just tune out and be like, I don't hear anything. I mean, like, your fate is literally your fate. This could definitely have something to do with the family dynamic. And I'm still getting, it's kind of like, even though I'm getting big love, like, even though you are, because I'm feeling you're like this abundant, you're this ball of abundance. You've got it. You've got it. But I definitely feel like you're going to actively be doing something to communicate something that would, whatever you communicate, whatever you are about to do or communicate, it is going to break down a family dynamic. 4 of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups in the upright, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands. You're like, yeah, no, I'm making a new choice. And whoever you're dealing with, they don't think it's fair that you're no longer wanting to prioritize. And this person is stressed the fuck out. This person is getting ready to go through dark night of the soul. They don't see this coming at all. There could be some negative public attention. I also feel like there's a little fear here of, ooh, okay. This kind of feels like part of the reading I did yesterday. Somebody here is literally afraid of there's a lie, or some type of deceit that's about to come out about them either working together with other people, they've been working with other people, but literally whatever they've been doing that they don't think that you're going to find out about is about to be devastation for them, because you are letting them go. All of it, child. Look at all this third-party energy. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, the Devil in the reverse, 3 of Cups in her child. You make this decision. Yep. I just heard sounds personal. Sounds personal. Sounds personal. All right. Let's dig into the index cards. I'm trying to keep these things under 30 minutes, but you know, I'm a little bit nosy. I like to go all in. All right, we have an experienced high priestess or witch. Somebody is losing their material comforts. Somebody is having financial gain. So definitely an opposite. This is pretty on par. We have a distorted feminine here. Somebody blaming you for their losses. That's been coming out a lot. Loss of money connected to losing material comforts. So again, I did mention somebody could be losing their job and or losing their home, both. Okay. Okay, collective, seeing things as they are but refusing to let go. This could be you too. I said that. Like you might have been in this energy of like, damn, you see it. You see it. And you were kind of hoping, damn, I was hoping that that's not what this is, but it is what you think it is, okay? Remember, Neptune is about to go retrograde. Somebody is angered by you walking away. Could be an Aries involved or Pisces. We have a jealous sibling or cousin. They think they know it all. I said that too. We also have Sagittarius. All right, could be a Sagittarius involved. Somebody says, I have more tricks up my sleeve. Somebody misjudged you. Release any burdens that are not yours. Spirit says open your windows to breathe in fresh air and energy into your home. All right, these all jumped out. All right, the close of one chapter and the onset of another. Somebody had some risky behavior. Somebody uses sex to get their way or to cloud judgment. Illness is part of their karma. Somebody's acting like a victim. We have temptation here. Someone's suffering from bad health. So again, illness and suffering from bad health is part of somebody's karma. No longer afraid. So that could be you, collective, that's no longer afraid. Let me get one more row. All right. There could be an older man involved. Somebody projects negative energies towards your children. Ill. Somebody says, I project my fears to scare you. This could involve somebody's aunt or aunts. And somebody's unstable behavior is being seen. Okay. So we have either a Pisces or an Aries may have misjudged you. Distorted feminine is angered that you walked away. They think they know it all. You also have a jealous sibling or cousin who thinks they know it all. That who also could be experiencing a loss of money. Now the burdens, when I'm looking at this card, it says release any burdens that are not yours. Don't feel any kind of guilt about that. Okay? Somebody is acting like a victim, projecting negative. I don't like the fact that somebody here is projecting negative energies towards your children. Now, even though I know this says older man, could also be an older woman, because remember, we're gender fluid here. You may have an aunt that's suffering from bad health as well. Maybe their unstable behavior is being seen. Or somebody has an aunt whose unstable behavior is being seen. Risky behavior, temptation, misjudged you. Maybe they thought you was a hoe. So somebody here might have thought you was a hoe. Just because they use sex to get their way. Wow. All right. Could be a Sagittarius or an Aries that are seeing things for what they are but refuse to let go. I feel like this, because it's the close of one chapter and the onset of another, I kind of feel like this person is, because they're saying I have more tricks up my sleeve, I kind of feel like they're plotting. I don't like that. Okay. All right, we definitely have somebody here who does not have the gift of intuition, or their vision is being shrouded. Of course, I also said that they don't see this coming. Yeah. Somebody's vision is being shrouded, so they don't see, maybe they may not see this coming. Or they don't want you to see something. Somebody is needing to reflect over the last year. Or Spirit's asking you to reflect over the last year. And we have failure. Failure and then illuminate. So something's happened that they didn't want somebody. Okay. Whew. Something has taken place over the course of the last year that they didn't want you to see. If it is resulting, if it has something to do with failure or their failures, it's coming out or it's being illuminated so that you can see it. This person is not transforming, healing, or changing. Wow. Yeah, something that they've been doing in the dark, behind the scenes, that you haven't been able to see. In a minute, they're not going to be able to do that. They're not going to be able to keep doing it. They're being outed. Your intuition is on fire because I think your intuition, it's like your intuition is, you're alert, awake, you know what I'm saying? Your intuition is on point. And this person, because you have self-awareness, that's why you know. This person is asleep. They don't know anything. Definitely emotional mess. And the sun, you're starting to see it. All right, there's a cycle here. And it's been a cycle. This person may have been a shapeshifter. They're no longer able to do that. And they're ungrounded. Again, we're getting energy of something. Okay, again, labor in the reverse. I'm getting this energy of somebody maybe losing their job or doesn't work. Ooh, and the card below it is release. And right behind the release is the luck. It's the same thing that was up here. It's kind of like the moment you walk away from this situation, you decide you're not putting any more effort and energy into it, you're no longer investing in it, the new cycle starts for you. Okay, this is very consistent. It's consistent. It doesn't matter what cards I use, oracle decks, tarot decks, it's the same damn message. All right, let me grab a couple of tea leaves before we wrap, because this reading is getting really long. I didn't want it to be that long. All right, we'll stop here. All right, we have firecracker, excitement, club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Chain of events that will affect your life. Bird flying, news on the way. Axe, forces working against you, okay? We've got that twice here. There's somebody here trying to work against you. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Something is coming. Okay, fox, shrewdness or resourcefulness, especially in business. And wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So maybe this person is allowing their lives to ramble aimlessly. And they've been asleep. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They've been asleep. I'm like, look, now that I'm looking at the imagery and where I put the cards. So this person, I also feel like they're having to really self-reflect or reflect on their failures, especially as it relates to anything that's taking place over the course of the last year. This is about the illumination of somebody's failures. And I kind of get the feeling like this person would rather just kind of shrivel up and hide versus face whatever the reality is that they're dealing with. They'd rather just hide from it. But they can't shapeshift anymore. This person either has run out of options, can't think of anything. It does definitely affect their home life or their home situation. And this person is super emotional about it. Meanwhile, collective is like, all right, I just saw 43:33 on the clock. So look that up. There may be some important messages there. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here because it's kind of a long reading for me. If any points of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity over your own situation, please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. If you'd like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below, and my books are always open, and I invite you and welcome you to join me for a session. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes, your donations. All of it is appreciated. All right, I love you for all of it. Thank you, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.